Hi. So, this is the apartment for my Tragic Tales of Life Challenge heir, Gen 1 heir. The heir's name is Josie, and I will have her cast video up soon, but I gotta do like the editing and everything for that. But this is her little apartment, and like, I know according to the rules, it's supposed to be a 1-star rental if I do a rental, but, I just did the rags to riches roughing it in Very Veggie, and I kind of wanted to start like, yeah, it's a bad apartment, but they're not fighting for their life. So she lives here, and it's a rinky-dinky apartment, but it's not 1 star. But I also decided to just ignore like the ratings in that sense. Like, this is a bad apartment. Let's not pretend it isn't. It's tiny, it's cramped, there's hardly any space for anything, but she made it her own. And you will see that once we get out of the kitchen. I always do kitchen first. If you notice, when I build, I go down the line of the room types, and I always do all of the basic furniture first and things that I feel like I might forget. And then after I've gone through every room type that I need, I will go into the actual decorations category and go down that line. I'm very meticulous about it. Like, I don't like just going all around willy-nilly back and forth, because I feel like I'm going to forget stuff that I want. So there's a method to the madness. And yeah, but this is Josie's kitchen. And it's also the living room, because like I said, this apartment is very small. So it's the kitchen, dining room, and living room, all separated by a little half wall. And I actually really like this space. Like, I could live somewhere like this. Not this place in particular, because I think I gave it the grotty lot trait, or the other one. There's one of them that I gave. And so it's not like a pleasant place to live. Another thing I love to do for like low income spaces is to have every single dining chair be different. So it's like, oh, they thrifted these, or they picked these up off the side of the road at somebody's house, you know, like somebody else was trying to get rid of furniture. And yeah, so we've got different chairs at the dining table. We've got what am I saying? I don't know. We've got a nice little fridge with stuff all over it, because I love me a fridge that's got things on it. I wish there were slots on the refrigerator. And speaking of that, ever since those magnets came out, people have been like, oh, they should have made them go on the fridge. Okay, but how? That requires slots, which means they would have to put slots on every single fridge. And if they didn't and just started doing it on fridges from then on, people would complain about that. And they'd be like, oh, the old fridges don't have slots. Yes, it's a lot of work. So, unless you want to have every single fridge in the game break, like every CC fridge you have break, that's how it's going to be. Okay, it's going to be a magnet board. And I like the magnet board. I think it's cute, honestly. But anyway, you can see while I'm doing this, I'm going to keep like throwing stuff into that other room. That's going to be the office. And I was like, oh, I want this piece of furniture, but it won't fit in the living room, so it's going to go in the office. And that, yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, you see it's a very cozy little space. You've got like a little bit of disorganization with the furniture. There's stuff on top of stuff. You know, trying to make use of a lack of space, really. And I have a bunch of CC gaming consoles, but like I'm afraid most of them don't work because they weren't updated for whatever the last major update was that broke gaming consoles. There's a lot that aren't updated for it, so like they won't work on the TVs anymore. And I just haven't gone through to delete them. Another thing I really wanted in Josie's place was like a lot of old school electronics. I don't even know why. I just wanted that vibe. Like maybe, I don't know. So we've got an older TV. We had the little iPod. And I struggled with cat furniture as well. I think I ended up putting a cat tree over there in the end. But most cat trees don't fit. So I got mad at that because only the ugly one fit. I need more simple cat trees that aren't ugly. And I also started making a linen closet, which you'll see me work on throughout. I love having little linen closets. And I left the door off this one to also drive home the fact that this apartment isn't great. Like, the door is missing. We don't know where it went. One of the previous renters took it off, and it's just been gone. And the landlord did not care to replace it. And this is Josie's bedroom, but I don't think I'm actually getting to it. I'm just throwing furniture over there as I see it. Yeah. Or am I? Wait. What are we doing? Oh, okay. I think I am getting to the bedroom then. Gotta put in the closets. Yep. In her bedroom, this generation's colors are red and brown, so you'll see throughout the house I kind of have like a lot of red and brown accents. I didn't want to go full throttle like I've been doing with Very Veggie, because honestly I find that kind of stifling. I like my houses to look lived in a way that's like, oh, this person picked up things they liked everywhere they went, so this is not going to match this perfectly, and this and that and that and that. You know, you can just kind of see the years lived in their life, or even in that place specifically. So yeah, but I did want to focus on like major things, having the colors. So like the bed is a major part of the bedroom, so that's got to be red. Wood tones everywhere for the brown. And yeah, I struggle with bed frames, because with this particular bed, even though it's one of my favorite beds to get recolored over and over and over again, the pillows make it hard to put bed frames on it. Because they get clipped and it annoys me. But yeah, so the bedroom is underway. And what else did I want to talk about? I don't know. I'm recording this the day after Christmas. How was your holiday if you celebrate? And if you don't celebrate Christmas, how was Kwanzaa? And how was Hanukkah? And every other holiday that's in December. Ooh, if you celebrate a holiday that I didn't name in December, you should tell me about it, because I'm really interested in stuff like that. I want to know about other people's culture so bad. Please tell me if you want. No, actually, you should just tell me. Do it, because it's kind, and I'm interested. Thanks. But yeah, another thing I struggled with was like, I really want things to look disorganized and messy. Like a 20-something lives here and she doesn't really have good control of her life. So like I have the dresser with the open drawer. I have, you can see the mirror. It's got the college things on it. What are those called? I forgot what they're called. I have them. What are they called? The cords. The graduation cords hanging on the mirror. So it's like, yeah, she got her degree because she's going to be in education. That's the career that's required for this generation. So I made sure to cheat a degree for her, because it's not like I'm going to sit here and play through the entirety of university. So she has a degree. I forgot what I got her degree in. I think it was language and literature. But yeah, language and literature for my girl Josie, and she's going to be a teacher. And I think I mentioned this last time. I decided that her baby daddy is going to be Casper from Very Veggie, so the eggplant heir's twin brother, because it just makes sense. Like, who better to be a deadbeat than the king of deadbeats, you know? So that's gonna be fun to see them around. What I'm gonna do is have them meet at the Greenie's Vineyard, the winery that the Eggplant Sims own, that I started with Business and Hobbies. And that'll be cool. She's going to go there as like a customer, and they're going to meet, and it's going to be cool and fun. I really struggle with this desk. I don't like most of the styles I had for this space. So it was a fight for a hot minute. But we get through it eventually. I promise. You're going to see. It's going to be good. And, yeah, I went through like every desk possible. Most of them felt too fancy, or like looked too modern, or the lines were too neat. It wasn't giving what I needed to give. But Josie has a cat, as you may have realized already. So we've got like that scratching post table, we've got boxes, we've got cat trees, there's gonna be toys. I also really wanted to pick the right computer. I was like, Josie's not gonna be able to afford a full desktop, so she can have a laptop. And yeah. Yep. And another thing I really wanted to drive home, like environmental storytelling, was books. I wanted her to have books everywhere. Because when you go to college, you end up with 1,000,001 books. And you're like, oh, I'll just resell them. But then they try to sell them back to you for like $4. So you're like, no, I'm going to keep this. Who cares? And you just end up with too many books. So yeah, she's going to have books everywhere. Books all over the desk, a bookshelf or two, I don't remember. And also, again, driving home the idea of like everything being thrifted or picked up. I really like this bookcase for it because the shelves are broken. I like items in the game that are grungy intentionally. It puts a lot of character in it, and I love that. I don't even know what that was. I wanted to give her a Marimo, but then it was making me mad with the placement, so I think I ended up replacing that with something. There was a lot of back and forth in this place, but I built this place in about 2 hours, which is a good record for me. It usually takes me a long time, but I guess apartments don't take as long usually. So never mind, I take that back. And once again with the books thing, I wanted to like set up spaces where it looks like she was actively working and like stopped in the middle of it. So in the dining room, you'll see on the table, I'm going to start adding things there. And once again, the outside of this place and the other unit upstairs were built by Wolfx Streamer 21. Wait, Skywalker 21. Wolfx Streamer Sims. Look, I will put the credits in once again. Probably in the description this time, not in the video. But yeah, I'm gonna credit. It's so nice, right? And I wanted to put that chess table out because I wanted a place to build logic skill, but I also wanted like a community activity. Like maybe she could play chess with her neighbors sometime. I was playing around with the idea of a e-bike rental thing, but I think I'm gonna go back in live mode with Tool and do that so I can put it away from the house because it'll make sense to be right outside of a community space or a house rather. So I'm gonna like put it closer to town, probably where the docks are, and somewhere else like that's not quite that far away. This is in Copperdale, by the way. I also forgot about this medicine cabinet completely. Like, by the end of the video, you'll see me be like, oh, wait, I gotta fill that up. So, that's gonna be a thing. The bathrooms in this apartment, I have not been, like, really interested in doing a whole lot in them. Because in my mind, it's like, this is a rented space. It's not gonna be ultra customized. So, like, sure, she put in a nicer mirror. Sure, she's got all of her things everywhere and got mats, but like there's not much else I wanted to do. Like I didn't want a different shaped shower from the other units because I wanted them to all be the showers that came with the apartment. More books. More books. I love cluttering a desk. It's like my favorite, even though it really interrupts their use of the computer. Like you have to sit them in the chair first and then use the computer when you have it really cluttered. I don't know why it works like that, but it upsets me. And I also wanted her to visibly be a bad plant parent. So there's a few plants that are dead. Like that one that I just put on the desk. And like there was another one that was dead, but yeah. And then some plants are alive. I think I ultimately ended up scrapping that one for something else. I think I get rid of those flowers because I was like, the plants need to be easy care plants. So it's a lot of succulents, and then the plants that aren't succulents are dead. Aren't those strawberry planters cute? I want them IRL. And then plants in mugs and bottles. Like she wasn't going to spend money on a vase. Because vases are expensive. Have you guys shopped for a vase recently? They're insane. Oh my god. Yep, there go the flowers. Oh, and this was something I was really serious about with environmental storytelling. You see, I got those, and then I went back up through the flowers to find the cutting setting and put it out in the front area, so it's like the upstairs neighbors cut flowers. The old people from the last video, the wife was cutting flowers and decided to give every neighbor some, so she has flowers on her dining table. And then I'm also going to put a bush outside, so it's like that's where the flowers are from. I really love storytelling like that. I don't know if anyone else does, but it makes me happy. Environmental storytelling is my entire jam. And I don't know, see, here I am setting up the table. I could not decide on a swatch. I was a little too serious about it. And then here comes the bush. And I was so happy there was a white swatch. I was worried at first. My dog just barked and scared me. She was barking at my dad for having the audacity to touch a trash bag. Posters are also a big deal to me. Like, they are a great way to show your Sim's personality and interests. So I had to get those in. And I love these, those poster collages by Collage Sims. They're so good. There's such a wide variety of it. I love it. I have no place where I've been able to use that yet, but I don't know. I'm going to keep it anyway. And one day, I'll have the perfect place to use it. Right now, I'm placing plugs. That's not very exciting. I don't have anything to say. Outlets, plugs, and switches. And that thing floating in the doorway is a bus ticket from the Car Woohoo mod, because I don't think she can drive. And also, there was no place to put a car in this yard, so she takes the bus. She's a bus rider. Oh yeah, also with the teacher vibes, she's got this pin board with all these notes on it. Got a calendar. Of course, there's that backpack with all the books in it. That's her work bag. And if you notice, the windows have bars on the outside at the lower floors. I wanted this to be like, oh, this neighborhood's not great. They have to have bars for their protection. And I also wanted little touches like that, where it's like you can see some personality, like she's trying to make this place a little nicer or more interesting or cozy to live in. So she got those records, which show some personality. And now we're putting up wall art and stuff like that. I don't even know what I did with this space. Bear in mind, I filmed this like 3 days ago. Okay, that's the art I went with. Okay. And probably something else. It takes my games so long to load the search for the first time because I have so much stuff, so it'd be lagging a little bit. I don't know what else to say. What am I doing? What was that pause? I don't even know. Oh yeah, messed up blinds were very important. And since her bedroom's in the front, I was like, she's not going to have those blinds open because she didn't want people looking into her bedroom. So only like the kitchen and something else are open. And then since there's no door on the linen closet, it's got a bead curtain. And then there's a bead curtain over that big archway. Because I think those are a good way to give a space some personality. That was really hard to place, by the way, because it kept sliding to the arch when I didn't want it to. I think I ultimately ended up going with no fabric curtains because that's just an unnecessary expense and she's supposed to be struggling. I love having open doors. They make a place feel real. Like, I don't go around closing all of my doors all the time. But yeah, I don't know if I have much more to say. I might let this just play out, and if something exciting comes up, I'll start talking again. Don't get scared. It's just me. Yeah. And of course this sim is supposed to be the one with the drinking problem. So you saw I was putting a bunch of bottles out in the kitchen. The upstairs neighbors, I think they only had like one or two. She's got a lot. We're telling some stories, guys. Also, the placement of that kitchen sink, way unnecessarily difficult for me. Like, I think I'd go back and move it to the right position at some point. And I also wanted hair care to be a huge thing, you know? So there's going to be hair products. I'm going to really fight for my life to place a straightener on the kitchen sink. It's going to be a lot, but it'll be very worth it, and it's going to look so good. I really like this apartment, by the way. Like, the way it was laid out was so cool. I did end up making that linen closet myself because I felt like the bathroom was too huge, I think. There was something that I was like, oh, that's a weird space, so I changed it. But the hallway and how tiny it is and kind of angular, I really enjoyed that about this unit. So when I saw it, I wanted to make sure that the bottom floor left side was Josie's place because I like the layout a lot. I just got hit by the most obnoxious yawn possible. And she's got a lot of cutesy things. She's a cutesy girly, so she's got like that heart print mat out in the front of the place. Front of the place, that's not the word I want. The door, out in front of the door. And I have so many like interesting rugs that I just never get to use, so I really wanted to use a few of them here. Again, driving home the, oh, this was thrifted or this was bought on Etsy vibe. Speaking of Etsy, there's been so much AI slap on there these days. It's so depressing. Like, I wish AI slap people would leave everyone else alone. I keep going back to that kitchen. Like, I keep adding stuff in there because I'm like, there's no counter space. We need something to put this thing on or this thing. So I think I actually go in and place another dolly cart. Like, she's got 3 in one kitchen just for storage. Oh, here's more books and paper towel roll. Paper towel rolls are a must for me. Like, if a house doesn't have it, it's like something's wrong. I also really like placing shoes in a house, like whether it's by the front door or by the closet or like just in the middle of the floor. And I feel like they add a lot of personality too. Like, you kind of see based on the cleanliness of the person, or like when they come home, what do they do with their shoes? Do they leave them at the door? Do they just kick them off right before getting into bed? Do they tuck them away neatly next to the closet? In Josie's case, it's kind of a mix of tucking them away by the closet, but also just tossing them over there. Cat food, which I end up replacing with like a whole set, I think. Cluttering is like my favorite part of building, by the way. I love scrolling one by one through these categories. It's so fun for me. It feels so cathartic. I don't know. It's like, oh, I forgot I had that. Or, oh, I use this literally every time. And it eats each time. It's so fun. I ended up having to move that cookbook because the counter wasn't functional. Because I play tested this a little bit. Gotta clutter up this area. It ends up going through some changes, but I am happy with it in the end. I started doing linen closets during the carrot gen of Very Veggie, because in that place as well, there was just this weird spot where it was like too tiny to have a room, but too big to do this, so I made a closet. And ever since, I've been like, oh, every house needs a linen closet. Like, why wouldn't it have a linen closet? So yeah, linen closet. where we put the towels and any cleaning supplies and the vacuum, things like that. And I'm going to move the cat scoop once I remember it's there. But yeah, we're almost done. Oh yeah, extra chairs, which I end up moving back because they like protrude weirdly. Storage, linens, I gotta put my boxes up there. Love those. That's one of my favorite items, the boxes and the cans. You wanna know something else I really struggled to place? There's this vape that I have that I cannot figure out where I wanted it. It ends up being on the corner of the dresser, but it goes through some changes for real. But yeah, I think I'm done talking because I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just cluttering. No big deal. So, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, comment, like, subscribe, all of that jazz. And the next video I think will be Cryptic Coffee House, but after that I will have up the Josie Cast video, and you can meet Josephine, who will be our Gen 1 heir of the Tragic Tales of Life challenge. And I'm so excited to start playing that challenge, honestly. Like, I don't know. I love challenges. I love the structure they bring, and they're so fun, and they get me into aspects of the game or mods that I have that I wouldn't normally play with. So they're super cool. And I hope you look forward to it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!